Do you have dull grey skin? Are you 50 and over, or maybe even slightly younger? Well, in today's video, we're going to do the natural lift method, which really does help with dull skin, giving it nice, bright and vibrant, glowing skin by doing fascia work, lymphatic drainage, and actually just getting blood flow and oxygen to really help lift up the face. Hi, I'm Ali, and a warm welcome to Clear Skin and Wellbeing. Now, first things first, you want to start off with obviously clean skin, clean fingers. And I am going to use a little bit of facial oil. You don't have to, but because we're going to do a little massage as well, whatever you apply to your skin is going to actually go and penetrate in better and deeper. So if you can get some really good quality products, that helps as well. So just applying all around the facial area and the neck. Now, it's really important, the first thing to do is to literally open up the gateway to the neck and the facial area for lymphatic drainage. And so where our collarbone is, just above, you've got some indentations. And if you just give those a few gentle presses, this will just get everything going. And you can work along slightly all along the collarbone, just gently pressing. Right, so let's first of all do a great fascia technique. Now the fascia is almost like a connective tissue, if you like, and it's almost like a spider's web. And it's all around your skin, your cells, within the body. And when this becomes tight and restricted, it can actually drag things up or drag things down. And so we really want to release that. So we're going to start with our fingers, dig right into the crown here. So your fingers are literally touching your scalp, and we're going to be moving our scalp backwards and forwards. If we have tight restricted fascia here, it can bring everything else down here, and that's why sometimes you can end up with those hooded eyes and those lines and wrinkles around the forehead as well. So get right into the scalp and let's just go backwards and forwards. We want to do this for a good 20 seconds. So just coming backwards and forwards, again, just really releasing tight fascia. And then you want to go in the opposite direction. And because the fascia is in lots of different sort of directions, we want to go again in a different direction here. And then in another direction. This will also help with any tightness, also calming down the nervous system, and particularly if you have a headache as well and you suffer with headaches or migraines, this can actually really help. And then just coming backwards and forwards again. And round circular motions. And then just gently release. So really helped with the top of the scalp by really helping with that fascia and just releasing any tight tension around here. So now let's work on the ear area here. We always tend to forget about the ears. So taking our thumb, placing it under our ear, fingers as a hook, and placing it onto the lobe. And you want to come down slightly and out. This is also going to help with lymphatic drainage, literally an ear flush, and then just very light circular motions one way. Again, this will open anything up, particularly if you have a cold or you've got some sinus problems. Even if you get an open infection, because we're really opening lymphatics. And just round circular motions the other way as well. Really help flush that. And then taking our fingers, we're now placing them onto our forehead, and we're just now gently gliding in an outwards motion, feather light touch. And what we're doing here is we're moving toxins and waste within the lymph. Now the lymph is very close to the skin as well. So by moving that, we're going to really help with more glowing skin. And then with the ring finger under the eyes towards the temples. And then just work along the cheeks, working in a slightly upwards and outwards motion, lower part of the face. And then taking the fingers, let's just now do some tapping to really help with blood flow and circulation to the area. Again, really helping with glowing skin. This is such a great natural Lymph method, is really a lovely natural way to improve skin dullness. And again, when it comes to the eye area, I tend to use my ring finger, and you just want to work where the bone is and work in an outwards motion. It's really great tap here, and then just tapping from the collarbone, working our way all along in an upwards motion along the neck as well, towards the jawline and then the neck. And if you do this 7 days, literally in a row, you can do it in the morning or the evening or even twice a day, you'll really find that your face will be more brighter and you'll feel more, hopefully more energized as well. And then lastly, again, fingers interconnecting on the forehead, coming down by the eyes, lower part of the face, and then thumb placed under the jawline, fingers as a hook, and just gliding now all along towards the ears, where we have plenty of lymph nodes and things can get stagnant in this area. So by pushing and moving everything out towards the ears, really helping with any sort of turkey neck or any sort of neck issues, you'll get a better, sharper, more snatched jawline. And then taking the fingers here, we're going to go one ear at a time. We're going to just very lightly glide at the front of the ear where we have, again, plenty of lymph nodes, and then behind the ear. And then on the other hand, front of the ear, and then behind the ear. Again, by releasing toxins and waste, by doing lymphatic drainage and fascia release, it will really help with glowing skin rather than dull skin, particularly as we get older and we start to lose collagen and elastin, and perhaps you're not so mobile. So actually by really just rejuvenating the skin, if you like. So taking our fingers now, let's just work in a round circular motion from the lobe of the ear all along the occipital bone, so literally the bottom of the head, top of the neck. And if you feel another little tender point, just give it a little extra massage out. And then when the fingers are touching, one hand at a time, gliding down the big SCM muscle to the collarbone. And on the other side, I always kind of want to swallow when I'm doing this. You can literally feel things moving along. And then from the chin all the way down, literally our beginning starting point, just want to take your fingers and give those a few gentle presses. So this will release all the toxins and waste we've moved within the facial area and the neck area into the body, ready for elimination, to really help with that tired grey skin, to make it lovely, lifted up and glowing. So I do have an email list if you'd like to check that out in my description box down below. For more, I'd send emails literally once or twice a week, and just on natural skincare to really help you on your skincare journey. Please consider subscribing, liking and sharing, and I really look forward to seeing you in the next video. Okay, bye.